Yo, what is going on, guys? Glitch Stripes Ty here, and welcome back to BeamNG Drive. And today we have actually a very special video, as our first 5 trucks were all requested by a lovely commenter in our last video. It was they were requested by ThunderTube-MF2BP. Also, sorry it took like a month to film this. I've been very busy the last few weeks. But for our first 5 trucks, we have got this amazingly cool layout, like, you know, like a real monster truck show, and we are in Lamar, Missouri for this video. So our first 5 trucks are all requested ones. We've got the Cult Energy Activator, Enforcer, Martial Law, Bustin Loose, and Tailgator. We are in an, oops, what did I just push? Oh, we're in an amazing outdoor venue, and I think it's going to be really cool. So if you like this video, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll definitely keep them coming. And without further delay, we got the Cult Energy Activator up first, one of my favorite old school trucks from, I think it was like 2009 or so. Anyway, without further delay, 2 minutes on the clock. Let's get right into it. Go right for the van stack. Beautiful. Yeah, this is an outdoor, like, fair style venue. There's a local one of these where I live. It's quite a bit smaller though. Oh wow, we cleared that water truck right away. Alright. Alright, when the 2 minutes are up, if the truck is still staying, we're just gonna park it back over here and start on the next one. Alright, let's send it right at this trailer. Uh-oh, we clipped the end of it. And we have stuffed it into the wall, or into the ground. Let's see if we can recover. Got a minute 20 left, and we are still in it. The front suspension is not looking so good, though. Alrighty, I'm gonna try to do 2 videos back to back tonight because I have a lot of spare time tonight. Alrighty, let's go clear that stack again. Oh man, we're bicycling the truck a little. Alright, we've surprisingly taken. Okay, never mind. There's some damage. That's not supposed to be like that. Oh man! Come on, get up. Alright, we've recovered the truck. We have 40 seconds left, but the entire front wheel system is not looking so good. Oh my god, we're still alive though. We're doing a wheelie. And we're starting off really strong here. We got 30 seconds left. Let's see. I doubt we'll be able to, but I'm going to try to do some donuts with my destroyed wheels. There we go. We actually managed to do it, surprisingly. Alright, we have 17 seconds left. I'm just going to send it and see which direction we go. Oh, and we broke the front drive shaft. And 3, 2, and 1. That is time, ladies and gentlemen. That was the Cult Energy Activator. I'm going to try to drive it back to the other side of the arena and just leave it there, so we can continue the event. I'm just gonna park this here, and yeah, I'm gonna go grab our next truck right away, without having to do anything. All right, next up we got Enforcer. This was also requested, so it's that's why it's in two videos in a row. But 2 minutes on the clock. Enforcer, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, this video we've got 10 trucks, so I've already picked out the other 5, but those ones are my picks. All right. Oh, that wasn't good. I've already ripped something off. Oh, we ripped the door off. Who needs it? Just a door. See if we can get some actual donuts now. There we go. Dance over those crush cars. Beautiful. Oh man, we're walking that wheelie out. Oh man. Oh, that was terrible. That was a really bad tumble we just took, but we're good still. Ripped off the entire left side of the truck, but needs it. Completely useless to us. As long as all the actual components are still working good, we don't need any of the fiberglass. Oh, I want to crush that water tanker. We've cleared it every time we jumped over it. I want to go pay it a proper visit. There we go. good air time. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh man, we've deflated a tire. That's gonna screw us up for our last few seconds. If we could even recover from that. Come on, get up, I'm not done with you. Well, that is pretty much it, I think. Oh my god, we did manage to do it! With, right as the timer ended. Well, alrighty. Shoot, that was Enforcer. I'm gonna go dump it next to Cult Energy, and then, I'll start driving the next one. Yeah, the reason I don't park the trucks here very often, like I could, is because it usually does affect my frames a little if we have too many damaged trucks around, so yeah, I usually don't do that. But I thought for this video it would be cool since they were all requested. Alright, we got martial law here. And another 2 minutes. Let's see what we can do now. And we're not gonna... Oh, crap. We're not gonna reset the arena too much because we like to... I want this to be a realistic event. And, you know, they can't just, like, push a button and get new cars. Oh, man, they're tumbling all over the place. But yeah, the person requested specifically older trucks, even though these are trucks that were not necessarily old in my childhood. And I like to think I'm not... that old. I'm only 25, so hearing some of these called old made my hips hurt a little bit and my knees. One of the other ones, like he requested like 20, and I wasn't gonna put that many because I only planned to do. Oh God! Come on, get up. I've only been wanting to. Words. I wanted to put 10 trucks in a video and not. Ah, man. And that is our first DNF for the event. 48 seconds left. Martial law is turtled on its roof already. No, as I was trying to say, I'm only 25. Some of these trucks aren't that old. But yeah, well, I'm gonna execute this one, and we're gonna grab Bustin Loose, which is on a different chassis than all the others. It's on the in-house, I believe, and it's a lot longer, and I don't know how well this will perform. I'm kind of surprised there wasn't a version of Bustin Loose on CRD that I could find. But I don't know how old this is. I don't know how well this is gonna go. This could end up being like the Bigfoot chassis, which really sucks, but I guess only one way to find out. 2 minutes on the clock. Here we go. And we've already deflated a tire. Alright, we're gonna reset real quick. We are well within our 2 minutes. Yeah, this thing is just really slow. Alright. I was worried I'd broken something right off the bat, but no, it seems this thing's just slow. Alright. Yeah, this thing feels older. It feels like I'm almost driving like a Leaper or something. Like, I know this is old. Bustin Loose is from, I think, like the 90s. A little bit before my time. This feels like the really old monster truck shows I used to go to, like when I was really young. Oh, come on! No! We've turtled another one. Yeah, 56 seconds left. I don't think this thing's gonna recover very well. Okay, you know what? This thing's old. I'm gonna give myself a crutch. We're gonna add, okay, so we paused it at 45 seconds. We're gonna add, like, at the end of that, we're just gonna add 30 seconds because this thing feels old and not even close to the same level as the other trucks on this video so far. So I'm gonna give myself a bit of a crutch since this thing feels like I'm driving an antique around. Probably feels like I'm driving a Model T into NASCAR or something. This thing feels slow, it feels clunky, it feels old. Also, by the way, when I mentioned Leafers earlier, there is multiple Leafers that have been made in Beam. So if you want me to do a video with those, I theoretically could, though I can't guarantee how good it would come out. Because, you know, leafers are slow and fragile and clunky. Alright. That is the 2 minutes. We're going to add another 30. 1 sec. Okay. That is 30 minutes. My bad. 30 seconds. Time is paused. I know how to use my own phone. There we go. See if we can at least do some donuts with this thing. No, this thing seems to max out at 30. Like, what the heck? This thing's speed tops out at 30 miles an hour, basically. Okay, no, it hit 40, but, like... This is clearly a very old truck. Man, if I had known, I might have just put a leafer on. And that is the extra 30 seconds. That was Bustin Loose, ladies and gentlemen. That thing... I hate this thing. I have pretty much all of BeamMonsters' mods installed, but I am not a fan of the in-house chassis. Most of them are not great. So, well, that was Bustin Loose. And time for our last of the requested trucks. We've got Tailgator. I believe this is a newer truck, or at least it still runs to this day. This is the, I don't remember which version I grabbed. I think it was the 2022 version. Anyway, 2 minutes on the clock. Alright, we got some nice air with that one. Oh, man. Alrighty, nice pirouette or whatever there. I think I've also used Tailgator in a prior video before. If I remember correctly, it was in one of the old Truck Killer. Ah, man, we are within the 30-second time, though, so we are resetting right now. Just barely. I checked the timer, it was at 1 minute 30. You know, I just liked Bustin Loose so much. I'm gonna pay it a visit. Okay, that wasn't worth it. We're still in it, though. Oh, and after this, I'll reset the arena, and I'll just park the next 5 trucks out there on the back, too, so. Alrighty. Oh, man, we have landed horribly on that tire. That front wheel is going to be coming off, I just know it. We've ripped the flag off, too. We've got 30 seconds left. Oh, man. Time to send it. Oh man, that might have been a bad idea. But that is how we end it, and we end on our wheels. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Tailgator. Alrighty, I think the first 5 trucks were, well, the first 4 were a success. Bustin Loose a little less so. But I'm gonna go clean up the arena, reset everything, and I will grab our next 5, and we shall continue. Alright, we are back with a handful of new trucks. We've got 5 more, our last 5. We've got Raisin Cane, a pretty classic truck from the olden days, I feel. We've got Muddy Girl, a truck that's been doing pretty damn good in the indie scene these days. Also very pink, I really like it. We've got Avenger number 12, this is the World Finals 2013, I believe. This is the first version of Avenger I actually saw at the World Finals. We've got we've got Man of Steel. This was the, unfortunate replacement for the Superman truck temporarily when the Man of Steel movie came out. This thing only lasted for about a year and nobody really liked it. But thought we'd do that, and I'll just do Superman in another video. And then we've got Vet King. It is a Corvette monster truck, very obscure. Nobody really remembers this thing, it sounds like. And those who do not remember it fondly. It's on the same kind of body that Sting was on. and Dragon's Breath. So, you know, it's a Corvette. I think it was a Corvette Pro Mod is what it was called. I think it looks pretty cool, but yeah, nobody seems to remember this, and there's very little footage of this truck in real life. Like, it just didn't exist for very long, and nor was it very popular or anything. But anyway, these are our last 5 trucks for the video. I'm going to start with Raisin Cane, of course. And, yeah, let's get right into this. With 2 minutes on the clock, Raisin Cane. We just stuffed it right into the vans right away. Oh, man. Okay, we're going to reset. I'm going to use my 1 reset for that. Or, actually, I've never crashed twice in less than 30 seconds. So I've never come up with a rule if that would be allowed to reset multiple times. I'm going to say no. Doesn't even matter anyway, because we are at the 30-second deadline has passed. And as soon as we do that, as soon as that happens, we just stuff the truck into the ground. All right. Come on, you stupid trailer, get off me. No! Come on, tilt. Tilt for your life. And we have sheared the entire body of the truck off, but we have made it with a minute left. All right. I feel like we have almost no perceivable damage on the actual truck, but the entire body has been sheared off. Oh my God, we're doing terrible. All right, come on, get up. There we go. Let's see what happens when we go over this ramp. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh man, we ripped part of the roll cage off. Dance over the top of the water truck. Beautiful. All right, let's go if we can pay this camper a visit. And we landed on it. Beautiful. All right, we're still alive. We got 10 seconds left. And that is time, ladies and gentlemen. That was Raisin Cane giving us a less than stellar performance. I'm gonna go park it at the back of the arena. And we will, oh crap. All right, that's not what I meant to do, but there we go. We're gonna go park it. And yeah. All right, and this lives here now. All right, moving on to our next truck. We've got Muddy Girl. This truck, as I mentioned, has been doing pretty good in the indie scene. I forget which group it's with or even who owns it. But I've seen it around. I think it came to an event here not too long ago where I live. But anyway, 2 minutes on the clock. Muddy Girl. I wanted to do a BeamNG Christmas special, but I wasn't able to get that out in time. So I'm just going to do that, like, after this video. I'm going to film them back to back. Because I got 3 new personal trucks to debut. And I wanted to debut them all in one special video. And oh, crap. Come on, get up. There we go. Oh yeah, the entire roll cage of this truck is aggressively pink, as you can see. Now there's nothing hiding it since the entire body of the truck is gone. Oh man, that was a beautiful airtime. Got a nice tumble off of that. Nice little spin there. Oh man, I think we sucked up part of the trailer. That's not safe. Oh my God. think it turned my axle. It turned my front axle the wrong direction. I don't know what to do in this situation. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're done. That was time. Yeah, my front axle is not facing the same direction. Okay, there it goes. This back. Oh yeah, if you can't tell, this is a Nathan's chassis, so it's a little more durable than the standard CRD. But we're gonna park this right here, and we're gonna go grab Avenger. So yeah, as I said, this is Avenger from the World Finals in 2013, I believe. I believe that's when World Finals 12 was. I think that was the first one. I know the first one I went to was 2013, but I always forget which way the numbers are offset. But anyway, with 2 minutes on the clock, Avenger, one of the most famous Moss trucks of all time, driven by the legendary Jim Kohler. I think he's only won the World Finals, I think twice, though. Despite being like one of the greats of the sport. I think he's been in every single World Finals, but I don't believe he's won more than like 2. He's also pretty well known for one of the most infamous crashes of all time. I forget which year it was. It was when he had the chrome version of Avenger. He landed like right on his roof, right near the audience. The crash was so bad you could hear the chassis crunch. Not just the shell. You could hear the chassis crunch. The incredibly safe and durable frame of the truck. You could literally hear it get destroyed from how hard it landed. So it's certainly one of the most infamous crashes ever. I think he was perfectly fine afterwards, but the truck certainly wasn't. And I thought about doing that version, but since this track is at night, and the way the lighting in this game works, the chrome wouldn't look so good, so I decided to go with the red 2012, or World Finals 12. Oh, also, just like I did the World Finals last time, I have been checking all my videos and picking out trucks for the World Finals video if I ever do another one of those. If I do another one, it'll actually properly be at a World Finals stadium. I'm probably going to do either the newest World Finals, aka Salt Lake, or maybe like a version of Sam Boyd Stadium, which, where all the best World Finals happened. Because people, like, a lot of the younger people, oh man, all right, that is time, ladies and gentlemen. As I was saying, a lot of the younger fans don't really realize how cool the World Finals was back in the day. Like, I watched some videos, oh my god. All I was trying to do was recover the truck to get it out of the way. Come on, let me get one more shot at this. As long as I can get it out of the arena, I don't care how damaged it is. I think this is about as far as I can get it. Yeah, people don't really realize now, like the ones who weren't there to see the World Finals back in the day, they just don't know how cool it was. The old school World Finals were the best, and Sam Boyd Stadium was one hell of a venue. Hopefully, if the contract that they signed with the Allegiant Stadium does end up working out the way it's supposed to, the World Finals may return to Sam Boyd Stadium, I think in 2028, which will be 10 years after the contract was signed. But anyway, we are moving on to Man of Steel. As I mentioned, it was a rather unpopular truck from, oh god, I don't remember when the Man of Steel movie came out, but yeah, it replaced Superman, and people weren't too pleased by it, because like Superman, has a cape and everything. This truck very much doesn't, though as you can see, it also does have the texturing that Superman's DC Universe costume had. So, like, I think it looks cool. It's just could have been done so much better. But anyway, with 2 minutes on the clock, let's go. I also just got a hold of the diecast of this truck. I don't know if it's rare or not, since this truck was not very long-lived. Oh, that was cool. But, yeah, I just got a hold of that diecast recently. Someone on Reddit was selling their entire collection, and I got a hand of some trucks that I'd wanted for either my childhood or some I just weren't able to get recently. And yeah, Man of Steel was one of them I figured might be a rare one because I know the truck wasn't long-lived and nor was it popular, so I thought by that logic it might be a pretty valuable diecast to have. Oh, excuse me, Avenger. Oh, we are not doing this again. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Aw, man. We turtled Man of Steel already. We have 48 seconds left. That was our second to last truck, too. It's got a whole hunk of trailer inside of it. Well, we had let's see, 47 seconds left, so I'm gonna have to call it there. This thing is turtled and about to explode because it has basically made that thing disappear. And I know what happens when things in this game get pushed too far. The game crashes, so I'd prefer not to do that. Also, I just realized there are 3 hoods right here. Got Avengers, Muddy Girls, and Raisin Cane's hoods all right next to each other. But yeah, that was the Man of Steel, giving us a very disappointing performance. Hey, kind of like that movie. Alrighty, for our last truck, we've got Vet King. We're going to do our usual routine of driving it around the arena, giving the audience a good show before we get started. Yeah, I think I'm going to start doing 10 trucks per video. It'll help me limit the trucks I use. It'll also make it so the videos aren't too long. I've been trying to shorten my videos just a smidge. Anyway, that is the tour of the audience or that's the tour of the arena. With 2 minutes on the clock, let's get started. This is Vet King. Also blends in quite nicely with this track. And just pushed right off the van, flipped it over. Let's go pay some of these cars and these buses a visit. Beautiful. You ride the stop wheelie out. Or, I mean, not the slap wheelie. I know what I'm talking about. Alrighty. Fly over the crush cars. Oh man, that was close. We managed to recover though. Oh man, that car is flat as paper now. Oh, I'm gonna fling it right at Man of Steel. Let's see what happens. And we just managed to graze the top of the truck, or the wheels, I guess. Oh man, we've ripped the hood off. Oh, that trailer has got a hold of us, but we have managed to escape and spat out our hood as we were doing it. Oh, I want to stuff it right into this water truck. I want to see some destruction. Glorious, glorious. All right. I'm keeping my distance from that trailer, though. That thing makes me nervous now. Cross-thread the car stack. Beautiful. Oh, man. Like javelined ourselves into the side of the bus. Oh, and that is time, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty. This video is going to take significantly less editing than usual because of the way I filmed it, but, well, ladies and gentlemen, that was another BeamNG video in the books. And, well, as usual, if you see any truck, or if you know any trucks that you want to see in a future video, please comment down below. I love to include what people want. And, yeah, without further ado, I think I'm going to exit. God, I'm so scatterbrained. I came from like 2 shifts at work today. Anyway, I'm going to exit stage left. Glitch Stripes tie out.